Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show. Today, we're going to be showing things.
That's right, folks. This is our announcement show for September of 2021. We're going to show you all the different things we got planned for the next month, starting with a couple of announcements.
I don't really have any.
You don't have any announcements?
Not really, I think so.
Really? Well, one announcement is we are expecting a package from Starslock. If you're not familiar with them, go check out our Facebook page or check them out on their Facebook page.
The Kickstarter's long done.
Yeah, the Kickstarter's over, Pledge Manager's over, shipping begins sometime soon, but we're getting a preview sample thanks to the guys over there helping us out. We want to help them out too, and we really think you'll like what you see like we did. So, any other announcements?
I think you know.
Go ahead.
You can explain better than me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, fine. Oh, okay then. I apologize for the very bad way that we're doing this. However, we will be doing a challenge with a certain individual.
Oh, that announcement. Yeah, let's hit that up when we get to the crafts. That way we can explain.
What did you think I was talking about?
I have no idea. So with that all behind us, let's start off with the crafts for this month, starting with styrofoam balls and ping pong balls.
And other styrofoam pieces.
Oh yeah, XPS foam. I didn't bring that sheet out, but you will need some
regular.
XPS foam.
I thought just regular styrofoam would work.
No,
Oh, okay.
because it doesn't have the same effect with.
I thought it did. That's what we used volcano board.
No, it won't have. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll
test
experiment and we'll put it in the comments.
Besides, both those things are things you should have anyways.
Yeah, you should always have some white styrofoam and some XPS. Pink or blue. We can't find the blue anywhere. We could barely find the pink. But fortunately, we stocked up a while ago. But ping pong balls, we got this pack for like $1.50. And then these styrofoam balls were on sale at Hobby Lobby for like 50% off or something like that. Any size, it doesn't really matter. We got this size because it was the cheapest. And we've used these before with other things. Actually, the same thing we're actually doing. So let's move on to the next craft, which is, you're not going to believe this, folks, but yes, these are used up deodorant containers.
And by used up, you mean we just opened them and threw them in the trash?
Well, no, these ones are still full. This one's empty.
Yeah, but we haven't. They're not used.
We'll be using them. Don't worry. We're not going to throw anything away and waste anything. But yep, good old fashioned deodorant containers. And
I thought the dog just runs in as soon as he.
We also finally found some of these really cool lights that we used on the Martian Walker. We stocked up on these, and we're actually going to go back hopefully and get some more. But a couple of these ought to do you. We went out and got like 10 of them, I think. But one or two, maybe 3 tops you'll need. And if you can't find those, you can always substitute with, I suppose, chapstick containers.
For what we're doing, yeah. Chapstick containers might even be better for what we're doing.
Also, we picked up this model kit
At Walmart.
At Walmart, mostly because it's designed to allow you to create more than one different.
I think it says
3 different versions of the car. You can only really make one car, but it gives you all the extra custom pieces, so you can, pick and choose which car you want to build. And because it has some parts in it that we're going to use for the craft, because we looked elsewhere and we didn't have a specific.
I found out that one was probably the best one we could have gotten.
Yeah. If you can find another car, you don't have to get the.
As long as it's it technically doesn't have to be a
Buick.
convertible. Well, the type of car doesn't matter as long as it's a. It doesn't even have to be a convertible to be honest.
No, it doesn't.
You can but you need the windshield.
Yeah, you're gonna need the windshields for it, and
that's really all you need.
No, that's not true.
Oh yeah.
The seats, the windshields, and a lot of the chrome pieces. It's just got a lot of different extra pieces that you'll definitely find, and whatever you don't use now, you can always use later. If you've already got parts like this in your bits box, which you should, we should have, but we didn't. So now we went out and got this. And this is actually 1/25th scale, which should be about right if you want to do 28 millimeter or 30 millimeter miniatures, which again, this will be for. Scoot that on over. It's
Not yet.
then the little guy picked up this
Drill.
toy drill
Yeah.
at Dollar Tree also, and it's going to be part of a craft that he came up with all on his own, which is kind of a neat little craft. I kind of like it. And if you see this,
Too special, just
it's going to be fun. But if you can find this particular drill or another toy drill that looks like it, you'll be set. Of course, you will need tea lights. What would be a month with us
whoever it
without?
might not be for this one specifically, but
Well-
that's what I'm planning.
Wouldn't be a Shadow and Sun month without tea lights. So we got those. I don't know if he's actually going to use these parts.
Probably not, but
Yeah.
maybe in something else.
You know, the wood part isn't too shabby. We could maybe use that for something later.
Perhaps.
But yeah, this is just extra. You never know what you might need it for. Maybe a Tesla coil or something.
That might not be the worst idea.
I also picked up some of these. I don't know where I'm going to use them, but I'm planning on using them this month. They're glow-in-the-dark beads, also from Dollar Tree. You get, 100 pieces for $1. Already tested them out. They glow pretty nice. All kinds of uses, especially like next month.
Yes.
Okay, I'm on my own, all here by myself. I'm going to tell you a little story about him when he was at school. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to get him to come back to the camera. I don't know what
Oh
these
my
two.
god, the dog. Bark.
Oh. Okay, he's pulling.
These are things you might also need.
I don't know about this one. We still.
It's an idea.
He's got an idea in progress. It's a little sand, sort of water wheel contraption, but again, he's taking the reins on this one. Bringing back the
Frisbees.
light up frisbees. I don't know if you can still get these. Probably not now that summer's, kind of over. But
That's true.
we got these at Target. They were a couple of bucks each, and pretty nifty. I think I know where he's going with this one.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard to think of. Well, anyways.
If you didn't break that. Now,
Don't even
to our kind of special announcement. One of our crafts this month is going to be a craft off challenge with a good friend of ours, Nathan Allen, on Facebook and YouTube. He's got a nice little channel, mostly dealing with action figures, Final Faction, Star Wars. He's a huge Star Wars fan. Does some great stuff. Hope you guys check him out. When you're done watching this video, go over and check out his Facebook page. Tell him we sent you. But we are going to be doing a barbecue lighter
It's not
challenge.
how you turn it on.
I know. And before you do this craft, make sure you empty these of all the fuel because you will be possibly cutting into the plastic and you don't want a little explosion on your hands. We've been diligently trying to get rid of all the fuel in them.
And
There's
by
a little bit-
diligently, you mean using them at every possible opportunity.
that is correct. I'm not sure if we're just going to stick with these really, really cheap generic barbecue lighters from Dollar Tree 99-cent store or the little bit more expensive one. I need to talk to him about that. But either way, pretty much make something out of a barbecue lighter. He came up with the idea. We're going to run with it, and at the end of the month, we'll both show off our completed project.
For
The part he's been waiting for the whole episode. The Dragon of the Month is literally a Dragon of the Month. Brought to you by
2 weeks.
brought to you by Raw Partha, way back, I believe it, back in the 90s, I think. Yes, 1999, blast from the past, before the little guy was even born. This is the Mecha Dragon. As we said before, we have 3 of these in our collection. This one we already opened up and took a look at, broke the shrink wrap.
I think we did it a long time ago.
You don't remember doing it?
Maybe not.
Okay, well, it's a pewter dragon. So the little guy's going to get to work with actual real metal. It's got all the original components, Dragon of the Month, little certificate there, who it was packed by, and We have been waiting a very long time to get this guy going. We will be spraying it off camera, and then the little guy will go right into washes and dry brushes. So this video, or this craft painting video series, will probably only be 2 videos long, but it might be 3 if he wants to do some extra credit, edge highlighting and things like that at the end of the month. But this is a phenomenal dragon. It was my favorite of all the dragons of the month. I'm still looking to pick up a few other ones on eBay or something like that. There's the head. But we've been waiting a very long time. I actually bought these before the little guy was born, and I got lucky and held on to them the whole time. Now, little guy here gets to paint it up. I'll of course do the pinning and the epoxying, and we'll probably not assemble it entirely because of the difficulty it might pose in. What do you think? You think you'll be able to paint it without needing it in parts? Should I assemble the whole thing?
Maybe.
It doesn't look like it's really in that difficult a position.
Yeah, it depends.
But that's, this is a better picture. That's what it'll look like when it's done. I'm not sure on the color scheme this guy's going to pick. You know me, you know what colors it would be if I was painting it. Be red, white, and blue. Get a good shot there. This is a phenomenal dragon. I've seen some other people how they've painted theirs on the internet for the past couple of years now. And yes, that is a huge pile of junk that we're going to turn into some magic this month.
Yes.
So there you have it, folks. That's our announcements for this month. We're going to try to keep the crafts, you know, pretty simple. We're not going to overdo it.
Last time we failed at that.
Last month wasn't too bad. If we managed our time a little better, we would have not been so rushed.
You do realize.
I've said that every month. Yes, I know. I knew when I started that spiel. So there you have it, folks. Glad you could stick with us. I hope you guys enjoy the crafts, enjoy the reviews. We've got quite a few reviews this month of different products. And, of course, a Shadows of Brimstone review.
Yes. Well, we were going to do last month, but we ran out of time.
Maybe we should do that time management video.
Sure. No,
We'll work on that, folks.
that was on the schedule.
So there you have it, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up like always. And, you know, if you haven't subscribed already, give us a chance. And we will see you guys Thursday for the first craft of the month.
Yes. And good night.
Good night, everybody.